Alright, it's Scott here on the Flat Earth discussion group. I'm here in Melbourne, Australia, and so what I'm proposing is to do an experiment on the equinox. Do it on the 22nd of March. So all you need is a piece of wood, just something flat, anything flat, and all I use is a little wood screw, a couple of inches long. And you just got to put that down on the piece of wood like that. And then the shadow's going the wrong way here, but every so often, all you do is you just mark where the shadow falls during the day. That's all you got to do. Now you need to do more than three. So I did it every half an hour. This is one I did on the last September equinox of 2020. So what happens, all of these dots on the equinox, they all form a straight line, as you can see there. So what I want people to do, if anyone's able to do it, is to just get a piece of wood, just get a screw or a nail or something, and just put it down and just mark the shadow where it falls. You need to do it about 4 or 5 times during the day so that you can get a proper feel for the straight line. If you only do it twice, you can line up any 2 dots in a straight line, but you need at least 3 or 5 during the day. Like I did this every half an hour for 4 or 5 hours. So that's all you got to do. Just put a screw or a nail in there, mark the shadow, and then what you'll find is that it'll make a complete straight line, and it'll do that no matter where you are on the earth. It'll do that on the equinox. So of course that proves that the earth is a globe. Now if you want to go further, you can do a magnetic declination test. You can do this the same way, but what you need is a compass, and all you got to do the declination test is you've got to draw 2 lines at right angles. So we've got one here, a north-south and an east-west line, and then all you do is you put the compass in the middle. You'll need like one of these type of compasses. You just put the compass in the middle and line up this line in line with the compass. Put it somewhere outside in the sun. Line up, get the wood, line it up so that the compass sits along, the needle of the compass sits along this line. Now it's only by eye, so you're never going to get it perfect, and my compass has got a bubble in it, but that's all you got to do. So once you've done that, all you do then, you take the compass off and you put your little screw there or nail or whatever you use, and then you plot during the day, you mark your dots like this, and what happens is it forms a straight line. So you draw a line right through all your dots, draw it out until it meets this line, your compass line, and then what you can do is you can calculate. So I've got 196 millimeters from where it intersects here to here, and I had 40.25 millimeters up here. So using those measurements, I'm able to calculate, and I got 11.585 degrees. Well, where I live in Melbourne, it's 11.7 degrees, but I'm actually closer to Essendon Airport, and Essendon Airport is 11.68 degrees. So I got 0.1 degree of error just by putting that on there, just by putting the compass on there and putting it in my backyard. My error was only 0.1 degree of the magnetic declination. So you can see this line here is the true east-west line that forms on the equinox, and this line here is the east-west line that the compass gives you. So I'll put that on there again. So see east here on the compass and west on the compass. That's this line. But this line here is what you get when you put the screw on and you measure the shadow during the day. It gives you this line. So this is your true east and west, true geographical east and west, which is what you get on the Equinox. And all you got to do is, like I said, you just run a line through till it meets this line, and then you can measure from here to there, from here to there, and then you can do your calculation, which is basically that, and you will get an answer, and that answer there will be your magnetic declination. And for me, it worked almost perfect. Like I said, I was 0.1 degree off, just lining it up by eye in the backyard. So anyway, that's what you got to do. All you have to do is get a flat piece of wood, put a vertical stick on it, or a nail or a screw, and just during the day, every now and again, come out and mark the shadow, and it will form a straight line, and it will do that all over the earth. And that's how we prove the earth is a globe. So simple. Anyone can do it. Maybe even a flat earther could do it. Cheers.